Twizzlers are absolutely disgusting. You know, there are so many people that say, oh, well, that's an old person candy. Oh, well, that's old people candy. Whatever. You know, you got the granny with their little jars that like the candy literally sticks together, and this is like this hard mess. Now, I'm not talking about Werther's Originals. That is holy ground, okay? You cannot attack those. But there are so many like pieces of candy that are considered old, that are considered old school. You know, they're chalky and all of that. But I have to present something to you guys. As the first NerdCave cord of the year, Twizzlers are absolutely disgusting. Red licorice is an abomination upon the earth. It tastes awful. The texture is just disgusting. And if you enjoy it, I have questions. And not the kind that you can answer just like, do I really want to talk to you? Because red licorice is absolutely appalling, and I would rather eat a handful of salt than just take a tiny bite of a piece of red licorice. Okay, so let's break it down here. Texture. It is like the end of a shoelace. The little chiclet, you know what I'm talking about? There is a specific name for it. It is like that part, the hard plastic part that keeps the shoelace together at the end. That is the texture of a Twizzler. It's just disgusting. It's like hardened glue. It's like eating toenails. It's like, not for me. Not for me. You can eat it. You can have all that you want, but I will not be eating that. Then the flavor. What is that flavor? Can you describe it to me? Can you put it into some words other than god awful? That's about all I can think, or an abomination. These are the things that I think of when I think of Twizzlers, Red Vines, whatever. I put them all together, okay? And some people are like, oh, Zach's putting Red Vines and Twizzlers together. That's not a thing. You can't do that. I was like, yes, I can. I can do that because I just did that, because they're both disgusting. But people are like, oh, well, you're putting those together. No. They're both awful. They both have horrible flavors. The texture is just disgusting. Like, come on, guys. Come on. And then you say, well, it's better than black licorice. And I'm just saying, like, why are you doing this to yourself? There's so many delicious things out there to eat, and you're eating licorice. Are you from the 1800s? Do you have scurvy? Like, what's going on here? I don't even understand what you're doing here. Why are you doing this? You know that you're loved, right? You know that you're loved and appreciated. Why do you do this to yourself? That's why. Guys, 100%. I'm standing on the rock of truth here. Twizzlers are the worst thing ever. 100%. Red Vines included. There's no escaping this. Licorice of any kind should be thrown into a tar pit. Because that actually, I think that's where it comes from, is a tar pit where dinosaurs would literally go and be caught and like couldn't get out, and then we're using it as fossil fuels. It is a byproduct of fossil fuels, guys. It is the sludge that they get off the top of diesel fuel before they burn it to get to gas. I rest my case.